guys, this is what we're making in the video. These are personal valet trays, collapsible for travel. The little Butler travel companion pattern. You have a small and a larger one. These are leather. These happen to be leather, and then all you do is sew around the bottom, just a little reinforcement. The rest of it is raw edge. And then I used 14 millimeter magnetic snaps. And it's fine. But the nice thing is, when you are ready to go, unsnap it, fold it flat, takes absolutely no space whatsoever. So this one does too. So here's your little valet trays you take with you, flat. You get to the room, snap them up, and you got a place for your valuables, for loose change, whatever you want to use them for. One is really, very small, which is what I would use. And here's another one if you have a watch, car keys, fits in there perfect. Valet trays. Collapsible valet trays. That's what we're making. It'll take longer to cut them out than it will to make them. Just saying. Go get the pattern. Let's get started. Hi everybody, this is Barbie with Jeannie's Designs. So I'm getting ready to do the second part of a video. There are 3 parts of this travel companion for simple artful stuff. Look at my hair, it's crazy. The first one is the Jordan Craft Case XL. This is made out of leather. Stunning. Huge. Perfect for cosmetics, whatever you want it to be. And it doesn't have to be leather. It can be cork, vinyl, whatever you choose. There it is. So the second one, this is a video that's already out. The second one is the little Butler Travel Companion pattern. Now this is an older version of the front. The front will be a little different when you get it. But there are 2 sizes. So there's a little size and a little bigger size. The beauty of these is they travel flat like this. They snap together with either fashion snaps, whatever snaps you want to use. I'm going to use magnetic snaps. So when you get in a hotel room, you know, you never have room. I never sleep with, you know, jewelry on. So I always just lay my jewelry on the bedside table. This is perfect for that. So the previous clip, you'll see what it looks like, but this is what I'm making it out of. These are 2 pieces of leather. You could do it in cork, you could do it in vinyl. Just know that this portion is left raw. So whatever the back of your vinyl is, you want it to look nice, or your cork, whichever. So we're gonna put these on. So this is the small one, and this is the large one. They're made exactly the same way. I've been waiting for her and at Simple Artful Stuff to release this because I love them. I just think it's very exciting. So since this is leather, I'm going to use just some Aleene's leather and suede glue because we're going to stitch them. So I don't want to, for the purpose of this video, you could use cement, leather cement. But for the purpose of this video, I don't want to wait for it to dry for 30 minutes before I attach it and sew it. I know, I'm just a little impatient, aren't I? This stuff will work fine since we're going to go ahead and stitch it anyway. Okay? So the Little Butler, I love the name of it too. The Little Butler Travel Companion pattern. There's 2 sizes, a small and a larger. None of them are huge. This one is probably perfect for keys, a watch, you know, that type of thing. Let's get started. Okay. So, I am going to put some glue on the back of the base. And these, you know, don't need to be, they're not meant to be anything really stiff. because you're going to undo it and fold it flat to travel. Now, I'm just going to center this on as best I can on all 4 sides. Then I'm going to put my M&Ms right on top. So I'm going to do the exact same thing with this one. Now, the pattern calls for, let me tell you. 12.5 to 15 millimeter snaps. So I tried an 18 millimeter magnetic snap, and it was too big. So I do have some 14 millimeter, which is perfect. So that's what I'm going to be using today. 14 millimeter. Okay. Perfect. I am going to let that dry for just a few minutes, and then we'll come back. And this is the size snap that I'm going to use. These are 14 millimeters as opposed to an 18 millimeter. Perfect. Perfect. So when I come back, we're going to sew this around and that one, and then we're going to install our snaps and you'll be done. Easy peasy. Okay, let's sew this all the way around. And I'm going to do just a tiny back stitch. Okay, that's it. That's all there is to it. Now, if you have a foil machine, you can put your logo here if you want to. I just didn't do it. I might do it on some other ones. Okay, so now we're going to stitch this one same way. That's it for that. That's all sewing there is. Okay. Perfect. All right, let's have an M&M. My friends gave me a jar of M&Ms. All right. So you need 4 magnetic snaps. So I need 4 of those. I need 8 buttons. 2 female. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. One of those and one more. Okay. So she suggests, and honestly, I'm not really sure that it matters, but I'm going to follow what she says. So on the side flaps, she suggests and these are the side flaps here, the female portions of the snaps. So these are the female portions of the snaps, and they go on the inside. Okay. The buttons will go on the outside. Okay. And then on the sides, which are these, go the male portions of the snap. The ones with the little knob on them, in case you're wondering. Okay, so this is what it looks like. On the outside are the male portion of the snap, and on the sides are the female portion of the snap on the inside. So there's the female portions on the inside, and the male portions are on the outside. Then all we're gonna do is add our buttons on all these pieces. And for some reason I got a silver one in there. That's kind of funny. This is gunmetal, so I don't want to mix and match. Okay, I'm just adding my buttons. Okay, so I've got 4 buttons on the inside and 4 buttons on the outside. So I'll go press those. All right, here we go. I got them all pressed. So the snaps here. I can't believe how easy this is. Instant little Butler tray. That's it. It's not meant to be structured. It's just for you to put your little jewelry or coins or whatever when you travel. Or you can leave it on leave it at home. I mean, look at that. Now, you could definitely edge coat. I'm just gonna burn these edges. This is absolutely adorable. I've been waiting for this. Okay, so this is the small. So this would be perfect for me, for my rings, my earrings, in a hotel room while I'm sleeping. I mean, how nice is that? So I may go ahead and put a little base coat on this. Okay, so for this large one, I'm using silver, and it doesn't matter. don't have a ton of 14mm snaps, so on the ends, I'm putting my male portions in silver. And on the tabs on the side, so there's my insides, and there's the male portion on both ends, here and here. And then for the sides, the other side, these are so strong they tend to stick together. That goes on the inside. It really doesn't matter, but whatever you do, do it consistently. Okay. Okay, let's put our buttons on. One more button. Okay, so this is what it looks on the outside. Here's the male portion of my snap. And then on the inside is the female portion of my snap. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. All right, let me go snap them. I can't believe how easy this is. I feel like I'm missing something because it's so easy. So I pressed my snaps, and now I'm just snapping them, and now you have a large and a small, and they do fit inside each other. Take it with you. Put it in the hotel. Put your stuff in there. Now you're not going to leave stuff in here of value while you're out of the room. So it's just for like overnight when you get back to the room. You want to take stuff off. I can't believe how cute these are. Small and medium. And they are called the Little Butler Travel Companion Pattern by Simple Artful Stuff. Personal valet trays, collapse for traveling. So, you're in the room, you put your stuff, you're ready to pack up and go. Unsnap them, and they lay nice and flat. They don't take up any room. You get to the next room, take them out, snap them up. Now, there is some sturdiness to the bottom. So, but they're not meant to be, you know, perfect squares. This happens to be leather, easily made out of cork, vinyl, anything that's non-fraying fabric. I love these. I'm going to make another set. I mean, I cannot believe how cute that is. Thanks for watching. This is installment 2 of the Travel Companion. The next one you're going to love too. The next one is a little more in-depth. It'll take a little more time than the first two. So you have the Jordan craft case extra large for like a cosmetic bag, travel pouch, whatever you choose to make it. And that's this. It's huge. Plenty big for everything you need to take with you. And the thing I love about it, it opens wide all the way down the side. Okay, so that's the travel pouch. And then you have your little Butler trays, personal valet trays. I mean, what did this takes, by the time now she sent this leather to me, so I'm going to go cut some out. And I'll do a video on cutting everything out on the scan and cut too. Because she sends you all the SVG files too. She sends you what hardware to use, all the pattern pieces. Oh my gosh, it's just so easy. All right. Thanks for watching.